Wait. Before you guys turn off the video, it's not a review of, any of the games I'm going to show you. It's actually a discussion about online gaming. Pretty much the last two games I've been playing is, Metal Gear Solid Online and Battlefield Beta. So, here we go. I'm going to give you a hint about these online games and why they pretty much suck. Here we go. One is signing up for online games, especially the PlayStation Plus for the Metal Gear Solid, Defend the Pain, and the beta for EA for Battlefront. I hate to say this. I hate it. Okay, if you're gonna offer online play, and I know most of the games will come out with the access code, whatever, but we've been playing online games. We've been doing this since last generation games for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. That gotta stop. If you're gonna offer online play, make it free. Okay, why are you gonna make it free? Here's the thing: you're already coughing up $65 on the game purchases and plus the DLCs. You don't need it. I don't think you need it. Personally, because I'm not an online gamer, I don't play onlines, but I do want to have an experience and with my reviews and to pretty much do all aspects of the game. So that also hurts the pockets of certain people, especially EA. That I was playing Battlefront and it's easy access already. It's only a beta, so there was no signing up for anything or paying for anything. But the Metal Gear, the other thing, I got pissed off because why are you gonna have the PlayStation Plus members playing online, knowing that there's not a lot of games in the game? So that's what kind of thing that's really bothers me, because when I was playing Metal Gear Online, there's only 3 game modes, and the only one that actually stands out and is actually fun was Cloak and Dagger. Now, if you don't see the video, that the Cloak and Dagger is actually more fun than Bounty Hunter or Capture the Flag. Pretty much it's the same thing. I'm saying it wrong, but anyway, the game really is a lackluster. And the first time I played it, it had bugs. Playing the membership fee, I had to pay it anyway, so I kind of got sick and tired of just playing a couple matches because there was nothing new. And the Battlefield, it was actually fun. I actually have hopes of playing it more when the game does come out. And I had to say this, Battlefront, even though the last 2 games that came out, it was meant for multiplayer and it has some single player elements to practice on, but the gameplay hasn't changed since the last 2 games that came out with. But it's gonna be fun. 20 players versus 20 players is massive. I did feel like I was fighting the same 10 people. It's just my opinion. It didn't feel like I was fighting 20, but you could see the maps are really huge and they're gonna be massive. Especially the walkers. That's where it's a exciting match. And don't get me wrong, Battlefield has its hiccups and its problems, especially the spawn points. The spawning is random, so you don't really get a chance to spot wherever you want to spot at, so that's a pain in the ass. But controlling the characters is fun. It's fun. It's that's gonna be a hit. Even though EA is gonna fuck up somehow, I do see it in the way and how Battlefield came out. But this is the granddaddy of multiplayer. Okay, it's really huge and it's Star Wars, and this is what a lot of people want. They wanted to play something that, hey, you could drive vehicles, you could get in the gameplay right away. You don't have to wait 20-30 minutes for a game, or dude, you log in, the service is quick, you're in the game and you're playing the game. Unlike Metal Gear, I got kicked out 3 times. I load up a match, I got kicked out. I load up a match, I got kicked out. It happens a couple of times. I was to the point that I was getting pissed off about the game. It's like, hey, the first day when it's launched, it wasn't up. that was even more. I waited through the whole night. At midnight, wasn't up. 5 o'clock in the morning, wasn't up. And I waited half the day until I got home. I'm like, okay, it's up. Download a patch. Then wait for a game, and then doesn't come. Now I traveled through maybe like 4 maps and still wasn't in the game. And then there was the control issues. My characters wasn't responding pretty well. Sometimes the characters will feel like they're jumping because I don't know why, it was a glitch or something. And then the matches were uneven. Maybe because when you spawn on the enemy's base, you go wait for him to spawn in that exact moment and clip him. That was a pain in the ass. It happened to me like 5-6 times and I didn't like it. And I've been clipped a couple times. You know, the guy waited at the base. He sit there. I responded. Boom, 3 times. So they need to fix that point, because that part of the game is not fun when someone could camp at your campsite and then clip you off whenever they arrive. So they need to fix it, because in Battlefield it's not like that. The only problems that you might have a problem is that you respawn right in front of enemy fire and they just cap you. You know, the buddy system does work in both the games. You know, you work on teammates and stuff. It works quite well. You know, and most of the time when you do play a game, you gotta understand that online, it was gonna have some problems in the first couple, weeks, especially Metal Gear. But the beta, it's already out and it's running smoothly. The Battlefield beta is gonna be the granddaddy of online shooting for the consoles. So you're in, you're out, and you're quick. And again, you level up pretty quickly too. So that's another thing I kind of like. And but it's tough. It is tough. Battlefield is a tough game. If you don't have the groove of it, you're not gonna win, because it's just like that. You know, it's gonna feel like a real Battlefield. You know, unlike Metal Gear, that you just really getting into it, and then you're gonna find a person that's really good and he's just clapping everybody out. So that's the thing that's gonna be a problem. So I just want to end this video on a good high note. Just play Battlefield first, then Metal Gear, because you kind of gonna have a good time with both. But